Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today, I actually don't even want to talk about the topic, but I think everybody should know this, and I will try to look at it neutrally and just say the facts, and that you please tell me your opinion down below. But first up, if you like this type of content, feel free to like and subscribe, and also comment down below. Yeah, just as was said, this is just a normal sentence. I'm always saying I'm sorry for that. And if you're interested in the tournament, because we played it on stream, that's also a little bit there. If you want to check the stream, link it down below. We went 8-3. So that's kind of cool. We were able to participate to the second round. And if we keep 40th, we need to get a little bit better, because 8-3 is about... Where is it? 8-3 is about 32nd place. 32nd would be 381 SPS. But now let's come into the really concerning topic of the game. First up, the proposal. I, as you see, am pro anti-bot proposals. This proposal should ban bots from the modern format, that they are only allowed to play in the wild format, that wild is actually like in reality wild, where everything is allowed, and modern is only for human players, which probably will also make more fun. So, in general, I think that's a good idea. What is disappointing is that we do not need to forget some certain aspects that may occur. First, we don't know how many actual players are that play the modern league and that really participate in Splinterlands and that actually have a big impact in the game. So it could be that there only would be so less players that I'm not able to get to the Champion League anymore, but that would be okay for me. Diamond is also good. I would be okay with that. But that's one thing that we need to consider. The second topic I don't want to look at. A lot of bot farms have massive amounts of cards, and if we take a look at them now, so currently we have seen a little bit of a recession. Currently, a lot of legendaries have gone down in value, like a Hawklaw is back to $1, he is back to 190. If we take a look at Riftwatcher cards, they are also back at 680, 11 bucks, 16 bucks down there, 18 bucks Lurker, 11 bucks Runeman Sakai. Holy smokes, 11 bucks Runeman Sakai. Yeah, probably I'm also thinking of getting one level 3 myself but that's also from a lot of bot farms try to go out of the game. That's a concerning topic. We have Altbloop here, who is one of the biggest guys, who currently tries to get out of the game as fast as possible, and I know why he sees the red flags, and I try to get closer to you. And I want the developers to look at us and to hear what we have to say, and not to be really considered. It can be pretty dangerous what's happening right now. The current state of the game could be either make or break, and I don't want this game to fail. I really enjoy playing it. The concept is really cool, but as you see, a lot of big whales want to quit the game, want to get out of that as fast as possible, and I understand them, because we have some certain statements in Maths chat that's really something we need to consider. Also, I want to talk about the topic. What's up with the guys that only want to play in the wild format? If we take a look at the top battles, I don't think I'm in the top battles, so that's another thing. And we look at wild, we probably see a lot of guys who just have bots. So these are in tournaments, some of those have been played in any other leagues, but most of those, especially most of the Immortal Gods battles, have been played by bots. And I would love to hear a certain number of bots that are played in Modern to even consider banning them, because first up, yes, bots are bad, but if we have such a small real player base, we couldn't do that because then a huge financial loss would come and occur from that. So that's also a number I want to have, and a number that could be really important to know. The next topic is I'm gonna show you two statements from Math Chat. I will read through those. I will take you like 1 or 2 seconds that you can pause the video and make yourself an opinion before you look at mine. Please do that, because I don't want to change your opinion in any way, and I want, if you have a different opinion and different points, I want them in the comments down below. I really want to know what the community thinks about. We can even talk about Discord, so join the Discord too. So now let's go through this. I want to say to Ali that many people doubted you and they tried to help you because you seemed like a sharp guy that cared about the game and the whole project. But when I see you use your big vote against something where 66% of the community players were supporting it, given your lack of understanding of the day-to-day dynamics of what players are talking about, then I realized that I made a mistake. I no longer feel you are in touch with our community, and I regret that I pushed you to get you the power to spend 30 million SPS. I can assure you that I will never do that again. And basically, if you don't know Dave is one of the nicest guys in our community. He is probably pretty cool dude, and what he has to say right now is pretty concerning. That a guy can vote on the future of an ecosystem without even knowing on what he votes on, and without even realizing that what damage he can occur with that amount of power. Because who has 30 million power? Who has 30 million SPS? I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Like, can you tell me? But I would just leave it like this, and it will be a shorter video. So now we have the next one here, a statement from Simsaz. Probably you know him. Simsaz is one of the biggest guy in Splinterlands, and he always talks a lot for the community. But let's read his statement really quick. And this is actually why this economy they are so proud of, and which is, according to Splinterland's own explicit statement, more important than their gameplay, is in fact nothing more than a non-functional pipe dream which shows such a substantial lack of any basic principles of economics that it would be just funny if it wasn't that sad. There are some huge shots against the team, and I got the point of him. I kind of see what he mentions. So we here have a single guy who is that much into the game that has a 0 rating in Modern League, a thrilling 734 elo in Wild, and on his second account he even has a double 0 rating for both formats. But this guy is able to decide if bots can be used or not be used in a game which he's not playing at all, just because he's some million coins staked. That's an valid reason. Like, I totally see his point of view. Why is he able to participate in an ecosystem he doesn't understand? He doesn't know what's going on. Probably he's only botting and wants to make the most amount of money. What I always predicted now at the last has become the ugly truth. Owning SPS in absolute no way related to the game as such, but people owning the SPS decide upon the faith of the game, and that this is a classical conflict of goals should be more than evident to everybody by now. And also, the whole thing just verifies what I stated yesterday. This proposal is lip service only and will be used as excuse afterwards to explain why Splinterlands does not do anything against bots. They have asked the community, and the community voted against it. They will of course not emphasize that it was not the community but one of their board members and his 10 million SPS downvote who ensured the proposal did not pass. And then we have a screenshot of these two guys with 6 million, 4 million SPS voting against it, and the other big guys, most of them voting for it. We can even take a look at that in Splinterlands. If you are interested in that, you can also come here to proposals, and you can voting close, active. Where do I see that? Normally you can see that I'm just going to... Oh, there we can. So yeah. So he has a rating of 741. He's not participating in the game, as he said. And the other one who is there is Master Anything, and we can also take a quick look at his unranked. If we take a look, we can also take a look at his cards really quickly. Like, he doesn't care. He genuinely doesn't care. Like, look at this. He's 24 Possibilis. He's just investing into cards and try that they will blow up, but he's maybe renting them out. He doesn't even have a good deck. So I totally agree with him why somebody like him is not allowed to vote. And if we take a look at his deck, like, we can only go to the owned cards. He isn't even renting them out, he's just having them because he can. He has a decent collection, but he doesn't even play. And I don't get it. He rents them out, he doesn't play, he basically does not care of the essence of the game. He just wants to make money with it. And that's something you can't do. You can't give people so much power who give a about your current state of the game. And this really concerns me, because if we really consider the people who voted for this, he's in champion, diamond, champion, gold, I don't know, probably he's botting, or a lot of, even Pisanitis. Pisanitis is one of the best players I have played against, and even he doesn't want to play bots. And I think that's really something we need to take in account. We need to take all the pros and cons. I would love to have an official statement from Splinterlands that they really tell us how high are the bot numbers, how would it look like if we have no bots into the game anymore. Do we find any games? Do we get a big backlash of everybody removing their and selling their cards and wanting out of the game? It's just a really concerning and head-breaking topic. I personally have just briefly thought about it. Hopefully I'm able to make out a more thoughtful statement. These are just my first impressions, but my first impressions give me big warning signs. So yeah, I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Hope you enjoyed that little episode, and I see you on the next one. Bye.